Welcome to the Spanish Language Lab with me, Alexander. In this video, we're going to take a few simple English sentences about our love for another being rejected. And we're going to translate these into Spanish, into every single level of Spanish language mastery, ranging from A1 all the way to C2. And in the process, we're going to be taking a look at the use of vocabulary, of grammar, and the overall sophisticated use of the Spanish language at every single level. So let's get into it. Our English sentences are, I love you so much and would sacrifice so much of myself for you if only you were to love me too. They say that if you love someone, you should let them go. As bright as love shines, it also casts a deep and dark shadow. A little poetic. So, at the A1 level, this is the complete beginner. That English sentence gets translated into Te quiero mucho. Haré muchas cosas por ti si tú me quieres también. Dicen, si amas a alguien, lo dejas. El amor es bueno, pero también malo. So the first thing we notice is because this is the A1 level, there's a certain level of abstraction and sophistication that we saw in the English sentences that does not directly translate over to the A1 translation. So, for example, at the A1 level, students, beginners are only ever exposed to um, the present tense grammatical form, right? And maybe the simple future tense as well. And so that's the grammar. The vocabulary, again, it's not very sophisticated, it's not very abstract, it's concrete, simple, everyday words. Amor, bueno, malo, querer. Everyone knows these words. These are words that are exposed to students at the A1 level. So, what you're not going to see at the A1 level is the use of the subjunctive. And the subjunctive mood is really something you want to use when you're talking about love, desire, emotions. That's really where the subjunctive shines. But we're not going to see that at the A1 level because it's just too advanced. And so this translation is the best we can do to take something relatively complex and distill it into the A1 level. Okay, now let's go to the A2 level. Te quiero mucho y haré muchas cosas por ti si tú también me quieres. Dicen que si amas a alguien, debes dejarlo ir. El amor es fuerte, pero tiene un lado triste. Okay, now we're getting a little more, we're moving in direction that faithfully captures the original emotion and intensity and abstraction of the English sentences, right? So here, te quiero mucho. So I love you so much. I love you so much. And I would, hypothetical, there are so many things I would do for you if you also love me. Si tú también me quieres. And so we're seeing a more sophisticated use of grammar, right? So if so so I think let's look at right here this sentence. Si tú también me quieres. If if you would love me too. It's a conditional, it's a hypothetical. We're starting to see a little more abstract use of the language. So the sophistication level is increasing. Vocabulary wise, there is a jump here from the A1 level. Dejar ir. That's an expression. I would let you go. What's the indefinite form? Dejar ir. And here we see dejarlo ir. Let them go. Right? We see that contraction between dejar and the indirect, I believe it's an indirect object when you use lo. El libro, yeah, object. Dejarlo ir. Let them go. Um, yeah, that's good. A1 is definitely moving in the direction of what we originally tried to communicate in English. So let's jump to the B1 level, intermediate. This is where I think we're going to see a jump in the level of sophistication of the use of the Spanish language. So our English sentences get translated into te quiero mucho y estaría dispuesto a hacer muchos sacrificios por ti, si tú también me aramas. Dicen que si realmente amas a alguien, deberías dejarlo ir, aunque el amor brillante con fuerza también puede tener un lado oscuro. Okay, now we're definitely this is really starting to more and more accurately represent what we originally wrote in English. So we have the another conditional grammatical form, estaría, which is the conditional of estar. I would be estaría dispuesto a hacer muchos sacrificios por ti. I would be available. I would be willing to make so many sacrifices for you if you would also love me. And here, we see the imperfect subjunctive form, amarás. Si tú también amarás. I think this whole sentence right here is very indicative of the jump in sophistication of grammar. It's the if, so the conditional plus the imperfect subjunctive. It's a template grammatical form to write a sentence, express something. If only this were true, I would do that. So here it breaks the formula a little bit. Um, or no, it doesn't. Pardon me. This is a perfect example. So this is all one sentence. Yeah, this is a perfect example. This is all one sentence, and here we see the conditional form, right? So the first phrase of the sentence, separated by the comma, we see a verb in the conditional form, and then in the second phrase of the sentence, we see the imperfect subjunctive verb, which is here. So if, or I would rather, not if, but I would make so many sacrifices for you. I would make so many sacrifices for you if you would also love me. And that's why we can use the imperfect subjunctive here. So grammatic wise, jump at sophistication. Um, Vocabulary, I think right here, aunque. Aunque is one of those conjunction words that allow for more sophisticated uh, expression and thought. Aunque means although. Aunque el amor brillante con fuerza, although love has this beautiful quality, también puede tener un lado oscuro. It also has a dark quality as well. So, yeah, that's good. This is good. Um, let's go on to B2. And I think here we're really going to see this is upper intermediate level. Actually, let's see what we see here before I comment. So B2 level, upper intermediate, let's go. Te amo profundamente y estaría dispuesto a sacrificar gran parte de mí por ti. Si tan solo tú también me aramas. Dicen que si uno ama de verdad, debe saber dejar ir. Por muy brillante que sea el amor, también proyecta una sombra profunda. Oh man, this to me sounds like poetry. This is it. I mean, I don't know what the sea levels are going to do, but this to me feels like a pretty accurate representation of the English sentences we started out with. So let's go through this. Let's take a look at vocabulary. Te amo. Oh, this word. I love this word. Even in English, I love this word. Te amo profundamente. I profoundly love you. My love is profound. I mean, that is a poetic expression if I ever heard one. And the rest of the sentence is almost identical to the B1 level, except here it's not I would do so many things for you. It's not I would sacrifice many things for you. I would sacrifice a big part of me. I would sacrifice a big part of me for you. And that's love right there. Love is it's the self-sacrifice for the well-being of another. I'm so in love. I'm so bonded with this person that I don't see myself as an individual I see myself as I see the other person as an extension of me, and I would sacrifice so much for them because I that's kind of narcissistic because they're part of me. But besides the point. But this to me is capturing what we wrote about love. And we see the imperfect subjunctive here as well, which is very fitting. Again, this is love is an intense desire, it's an intense emotion. When we talk about emotions and desires and hypotheticals, the subjunctive grammatical form is specifically designed to capture and communicate these type of ideas. The last sentence here, I think, is also characteristic of the B2 level. I'll read it again. Por muy brillante que sea el amor, también proyecta una sombra profunda. So this first phrase of a sentence here, por muy brillante que sea el amor. So here we're seeing the subjunctive form. So we see the trigger word que, right? And we see the subjunctive form of the word ser is sea el amor. También proyecta una sombra profunda. So, for as bright as love shines, it also projects a profound shade. It's like, okay, love doesn't just have a dark side, it has a profoundly dark side. It's like, okay, yes, there's a dark side here, but it's don't make light of it. Don't make light of the dark side here because there is something deep and real to say about this dark side of love. This is good. This is good. I wonder what the C levels are going to say about the dark side of love. So let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now we're looking at like college level Spanish. Now we're looking at native speaker language. This is advanced Spanish. Let's see how our English sentence translates into advanced Spanish. Te amo con todo mi ser y estaría dispuesto a renunciar a mí mismo por ti. Si tan solo correspondieras a mi amor. Se dice que amor de verdad implica aprender a soltar. Por muy intensamente que brille el amor, su luz también proyecta una sombra oscura y dolorosa. First of all, I'm really appreciating how the rhyming in English translates into the rhyming in Spanish. I mean, this is a poem if I've ever seen one, right? Wow. So we're seeing the incremental increase in the sophisticated use of the Spanish language, right? Every single time we advance one level, for me, it's palpable. And so let's talk about it. I love with all my being. It's like you are the embodiment of love. It's a very deep and powerful metaphor. Te amo con todo mi ser. I love you with all of my being. And then this second part, right? This is estaría dispuesto. We're seeing that, I think, in the last few translations. But the verb here and the overall idea that follows the verb changes. In this translation, it's I would renounce myself for you. It's not just give up myself. It's such a powerful word. I would renounce. I would just I would stand there tall and just salute the part of myself goodbye for the last time for you. I mean, talk about devoted love here, ladies and gentlemen. And the second part of that sentence is, si tan solo correspondieras a mi amor. So the verb here, correspondieras, has changed. So what I think I want to say here is that the verb is it's certainly a more sophisticated verb, right? It's not just return my love. It's correspondieras a mi amor, if you would repay my love, if you would return, if you would, yeah, repay my love, if you, my requited, repay my love. So it's a much more powerful verb. Let's see what else. Okay, I like this sentence as well. We might go through all of them here. So here in the middle, it says, se dice, it is said. Se dice que amar de verdad implica aprender a soltar. They say that to love for real implies learning how to let go. I like this idea of like when you love, loving means knowing when to let go. Loving means letting go. This idea gets translated in all but maybe the first one, maybe it gets translated well in all, but maybe the A1 level. I'm not sure. I don't recall. But here, I think it's really nice. It's really well crafted. It's not just the right vocabulary. It's not just the right grammar, but the way the sentence is crafted. Chef's kiss. Se dice que amor. It's like that impersonal way of talking about something. Se dice. Se. No se puede comer aquí. You can't. It's almost like one of those like public signs, like no eating here, no, with like the circle with the red line going through, no eating here, no smoking here, no jaywalking here. It's very impersonal. It's a personal announcement. It's an impersonal, pardon me. It's an impersonal announcement to the masses, right? Se dice, Se dice que no pueden tomar alcohol aquí. Se dice que no pueden fumar aquí. It's just like this impersonal pronouncement. Se dice que amor de verdad implica aprender a soltar. And it rhymes too. How can I not love it? They say that true love implies learning to let go. And that's true. Now, this last sentence, I'm going to go through all these sentences because this is very well crafted. Por muy intensamente que brille el amor, for all the intensity that love shines, it's loose, its light also projects a dark and painful shade. Su luz también proyecta una sombra oscura y dolorosa, a dark and painful shadow. We saw, I think, a dark shadow in B2. Oh, a profound shadow. So at the B2 level, we're kind of hinting at the emotion of the shade that love casts at the B2 level. At the C1 level, let's make that explicit and clear for everyone to see. We're not hiding here. We don't hide in the dark. We express ourselves in the dark. Su luz también proyecta una sombra oscura y dolorosa. Ay, amor. ¿Por qué? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think that's all I have to say about the C1 level. All right, so let's wrap it up with the C2. Now, this is mastery. I mean, when you are writing poetry and getting published, when you're writing novels in Spanish, when you're charismatic and everyone listens to you when you speak, you're at the C2 level, baby. Let's indulge. Let us indulge. Te amo con una intensidad que desborda el lenguaje y estaría dispuesto a despojarme de lo que soy por ti. Si tan solo tú también sintieras lo mismo. Dicen que amor de verdad es aceptar el dolor de soltar. Por más que el amor resplandezca, su luz arrastra consigo una sombra abismal. Ay, Dios mío, por favor, ya no puedo. Okay, this is, I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, is this not beautiful? It's beautiful. So, I mean, what do I even say here? Where do I even begin? All right, so as usual, let's take a look at the first sentence, but let's break it down because the first sentence just keeps getting longer and longer. So the first phrase here, te amo con una intensidad que desborda el lenguaje. I love you with such an intensity that goes beyond language. The art of language, the mechanics of language cannot even encapsulate, cannot even begin to accurately transmit what the love, the intense love, the fiery, burning love that I have. Language is insufficient to describe the connection I feel for you. The second phrase, y estaría dispuesto a despojarme de lo que soy por ti. So, what I want to point out here is in every translation, the second one, there's a subtle change in not just the vocabulary but the grammar. It's it's the it's the idea and the way in which the self is sacrificed. So previously we saw that we would renounce, we would just give up a part of ourselves por ti. And down here is it's not just give up. I would strip away. I would strip away what is me for you. It's a more intense idea. Renounce is like, yeah, it's time to say goodbye. And I will do that. But despojarme, to strip away a part of me for you. That is, it's almost like a violent act onto oneself. And indeed, this is a reflective verb. Reflexive, pardon me. It's a reflexive verb. De despojarme, right? So the verb gets applied to what follows here. Me, te, nos, and so on. And then the last phrase of the first sentence, the last phrase of the first sentence is, si tan solo tú también sintieras lo mismo. If only you would also feel the same. Imperfect subjunctive form of the verb of feel. Sintier. Okay, so this sentence here, again, the change in the verb makes a subtle change in the meaning of the sentence. There's a subtlety here, ladies and gentlemen. Dicen que amor de verdad, true love, the idea of true love keeps carrying from the B level. Dicen que amor de verdad es aceptar el dolor de soltar. It's a subtle difference from B2. In B2, we saw they say that true love implies learning to let go. So, true love, once you found it, you'll know because it means that you recognize that you need to learn how to let go. Okay, yeah, that's true. But at C2 level, at the C2 level, ladies and gentlemen, the C2 level, true love means dicen que amor de verdad es aceptar el dolor de soltar. It's not just learning to let go, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just learning to let go, it's an acceptance, somber acceptance. It's the acceptance, it's accepting the hurt, the pain, el dolor of letting go. I accept the pain of letting go. I let the pain wash over me, ladies and gentlemen. I let the pain sink its claws into me. Here I am, pain, take me. This is what true love is, and I accept it. It's like you're going down the Titanic. What a beautiful, I don't know if it's beautiful. Oh, sure, it's a beautiful metaphor. It's like going down the Titanic and Jack just looking at his true love and saying, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice myself for you. This needs to happen, and I accept it. I accept it with my head held high. Ladies and damas y caballeros, esto es una idea, una emoción muy profundo, eh? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's see, what can we say about the last sentence? Por más que el amor resplandezca, su luz arrastra consigo una sombra abismo. I want you to just focus on the second part of the sentence. Su luz arrastra consigo una sombra abismal. Let's let that sit in the mind for a second. Let's let that part of the sentence just detonate in the mind as well as the heart. Su luz arrastra consigo una sombra abismal. The light drags with it. It drags with it, ladies and gentlemen, an abysmal shade. Jesus Christ. I mean, what a damnation of love. If that was all we knew about it. Right? It's bittersweet. It's an ambivalent emotion, as we know. The light drags with it. It's a burden. It's when you are dragging something heavy across the floor, that's your baggage, ladies and gentlemen. That is a burden you have to bear. That's what's being communicated here. The light drags with it. It's like, all right, buddy, let's go. You are a part of this, and I gotta bring you with me. An what is the light bringing with it? An abysmal shade, abysmal shadow. Oh man, this is almost too much for me. This is almost too much for me. An abysmal shadow. I mean, abysmal. This is like the worst of the worst. I mean, that is such a strong word choice. Abysmal. For all the splendor, for all the brightness, for all the warmth of the shine of love, it drags with it an abysmal darkness. Jesus Christ, man. Talk about yin and yang. This is like Shakespearean description of love. This is beautiful. I mean, if you're writing about love at this level, ladies and gentlemen, you are a master of the Spanish language. That's it. Wait, one more time. Let's go back to the original sentence because, boy, have we gone through a journey here, ladies and gentlemen. I love you so much and would sacrifice so much of myself for you. If only you were to love me too. They say that if you love someone, you should let them go. As bright as love shines, it also casts a deep and dark shadow. I think the later translations are my favorite. They do a better job of communicating this idea that is most communicated in Spanish. How this isn't dry language. Like high right? These are high languages when we talk about love and loss. And that is so you can't communicate language.